Got him.
No, he fell in the goo.
Ow, ow, ow,
All right.
ow. Everything's poison. Eat it. There we go.
Welcome back. You know, so the Fargo show, despite being a Fargo show, was really more like No Country for Old Men.
Huh.
I mean, it kind of drew from both, but it was like, there's a guy who has a lot of similarities to the, I don't remember his name. The guy with the air gun and hair.
I got poisoned to death.
You know, the really tall guy with the scary air gun and the bowl cut.
Yes? No?
Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
No.
Then why are you trying to pretend you know what I'm talking about?
Because I didn't even know we were talking about that movie.
Oh, didn't I not bring it up?
You did, but I was busy trying to not die and failing.
Okay.
So it's not that I was pretending to know it when I didn't. It's that I had no idea what we were talking about to begin with.
Just noticed that my family's Facebook chat room is called Easy Season.
But why?
I don't know.
Also, I'm not convinced that clicking more is making me go faster, but I still want to do it. No, my meat.
It's just like League.
Ah!
You can hold the mouse to move, but no one does it.
But I have to have my movements per second or whatever. Leave me alone! There's smaller things that are less... No! 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 Okay.
Yes.
Stabbed you in the butt. Get back here. I want your
Doesn't
wings. I want your wings.
Colin, are you gonna make a Cthulhuoid?
Probably. Come here, you little shit. Damn it! That line never works. Never be able to pick up chicks like this. Ow!
I'm sorry.
Eat the meat. Eat the pizza.
So I was watching...
That guy's a cannibal. He just ate his friend.
Yes. I agree.
Sorry. You were
I was
saying?
watching the other thing where they were talking about Inhumanoids.
Ugh.
Did you watch that?
Inhumanoids or Game Grumps?
Yes. That.
Sorry.
Well, I had just read about Inhumanoids before that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They were on the TV tropes page for Lovecraftian horror.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, I did see people posting some stuff from that.
So I looked up the trailer for it. But anyway, it reminded me that my dad has been trying to get me to look up a show from the 60s for a long time called The Herculoids.
That sounds really bad, but in a really funny way.
I just looked up the trailer for it the other day, and it's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it exactly as cheesy as I'm picturing? I hope it is.
It's a cartoon.
Good.
And it's just the weirdest. So, there's that. I don't really have much to say about it, except you should probably look it up.
Nice. Also, I like that the dude I like that the dude I just ate, I attacked him, and his response was to frantically eat more plant matter. He was just like, maybe if I eat the salad, he'll go away. No!
That's how most of us live our lives.
Maybe if I eat the salad, he'll go away.
Yeah. This game's just an analogy for life or whatever.
Exactly.
So deep.
I like that thing that was charging at me, and I was like, nope.
He just suddenly grew bigger, and it was like, oh no. It's like the end of every Power Rangers episode.
Except you don't have a Zord. Suck it.
They get bigger, and we get bigger, and then they die, and then the end.
Well, it's really ultimately an unfair fight in regards to, it's always a bunch of people ganging up on one person. Because
Yes.
the Rangers are kind of dicks.
That's good. I really don't know anything about the Power Rangers. There was like one weekend where I watched a bunch of episodes because we were at in a cabin with a TV, and that was the only thing that was ever on.
So you're saying you really were excited to see it?
Yes. Aren't they doing a gritty reboot of that or something?
I don't know if they're doing a gritty reboot, but I know that they're doing like, I don't know. I would.
I've heard
I
there's
think
going to
they
be a
might be.
movie.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm not sure how well it'll go though.
Just like Godzilla.
Oh, I'm so much faster
next
now.
year's going to be a good time to be a Godzilla fan.
So for you, it'll be a good time.
I am as much of a Godzilla fan as you can be without having seen most of the Godzilla.
You just appreciate that they're there.
I like Godzilla in theory. But, yeah.
Ow. No, I'm actually like that with several properties, more than I'd be willing to admit.
Yeah. I've seen the original Godzilla movie, or at least most of it.
Did you enjoy it?
It's a pretty good movie, actually. It is not as cheesy as you would think.
Well, because originally it was supposed to be, like, serious, wasn't it?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like,
It's super dark.
big, horrifying, like, it almost caused, like, force of nature type thing, right?
Yeah, well, that's... Godzilla is very clearly like just a walking atomic bomb.
Which is awesome. Hey, I can do poison
So
now.
they kill him in that movie.
Aw.
I think they got like a dehydrating gun or something and turn him into a skeleton.
Whoa. That's fucking hardcore.
Yeah, somehow he's there for the sequel, though.
No, it's like Batman. They just added water. It's fine.
It's just a neat little pile of like blue dust.
Yes.
Just one drop of water and he's back.
I always wondered about that though from the 1960s Batman. Like, if you combined the powder, would you fuse people? Could you just make a brand new person?
Yeah, it'd be horrifying.
It'd be hilarious. You'd just be like, suddenly you'd have like the super, because it was the UN that got all dehydrated, right?
Yeah.
So you could just make like the ultimate world government king, emperor, god emperor of the world.
Totally, yeah. I don't know
Great.
what's happening in this family chat. Apparently my brother's gonna be a drifter.
Oh. This does not surprise me. I get the feeling if Bard was a real-life position, like a vocation you could just take, your brother would be a Bard. Like, in 10 seconds, he would have signed up from like, age 5.
Yeah, choose the bard. I forgot words.
Class?
No.
Roll?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I forgot roll. Thanks,
Good.
Colin.
Good job. Fantastic. Oh, man. I'm actually playing a variant of Bard in my Pathfinder game.
I'm not.
I'm a Skald. It's what
I'm
happened.
not a nerd.
No, Joe. It's even worse. It means you're just not a social nerd.
Darn it. I know.
The most shameful of implications. There we go.
Gross.
Was a little
Add
poison,
more
but
eyes.
I can afford some eyes.
You must line our brain with eyes.
Yes.
Been playing a lot of Bloodborne.
Roughly like 3 eyes. Oh yeah. So Jim was still alive this morning.
Come on, the audience might need more context.
So I was at work the other day, and there was a wasp, and it was inside, and it was in just between the shades and the window. And I was like, oh, that's kind of terrifying. It's a hornet. It was a hornet, but
Yes.
but he wasn't. He
Was
didn't
it
bother me.
blue?
He didn't sting me or it was aggressive in any way. But he was just sort of there and just a big scary insect. But so I just sort of left him alone. And he left me alone. And eventually I was like, you know what? I should let him out. Because he just kept flying at the window and not really doing anything otherwise. So I opened the window and he couldn't quite figure out to go down. He tried. And after a while, I thought he had gone. So I closed the window again, but it turns out he was actually between the 2 panes of glass. And so the lower chunk of his body, the abdomen, got kind of caught. So I ripped it off by accident. And so this Hornet's just sort of walking around on the window with...
So what you're saying, basically, is you're just the worst person.
Yeah. So he had all of his limbs. He just kind of didn't have, like, his lower end. And, so eventually he made it to the ground and just sort of climbed around and stuff. And I was like, oh, I feel bad. But there's nothing I can do. So I thought he sort of wandered off and died. But I came into work this morning... and he was still around, just chilling. Yeah. So I killed him.
Oh.
I got him between 2 pieces of paper and thoroughly squashed him to make sure that he was absolutely not alive.
You're a jerk.
Well, it was a mercy killing at that point.
Yeah, after you cut him in half.
I didn't cut him, I tore him in half.
Oh, that's better. No, it's worse.
I didn't mean to, I just wanted to let him outside.
What's-her-face's arm in Evil Dead.
I felt bad, I didn't want to.
Like she got car dropped on it or something, had to rip it off.
I mean, I'm sure he's in a better place.
No.
Oh yeah, Hornets probably do go to hell immediately.
Wasp hell.
Yes. Well, wasps...
there are just bigger wasps there.
Hornets are like, okay. Wasps are dicks.
I don't know the difference. Also, next time...